Welcome to Gap Advisors channel. This video discusses an example of non-compliance with Ind AS 27. A review of financial statements for compliance with Ind AS is beneficial not only for the company and the auditor but also for the investor, lender, employee or supplier of the company. In one of the orders, NFRA has identified customer also as a stakeholder. The review lets you know the degree of reliance you can place on the information in those financial statements. If you would like to get financial statements reviewed by Gap Advisors, you may mail them to info@gapadvisors.com. A QR code has been given on the slides. It is a humble request that if you find the videos on Gap Advisors channel useful, kindly reflect on the value created and contribute your desired amount by scanning the QR code given in the slides towards the value created. A listed company has reported this statement of compliance with Ind AS as shown in the slide. In the previous video, we had discussed how this statement of compliance is not in accordance with Ind AS 1. In this video, we will see how this statement, the same statement of compliance with Ind AS, is also not in accordance with Ind AS 27. Para 17A of Ind AS 27 requires disclosure of the fact that the financial statements are separate financial statements. Standalone financial statements can be either individual financial statements or separate financial statements. The company has not disclosed this fact and therefore has not complied with Ind AS 27. There is a separate video on Gap Advisors channel explaining the types of financial statements. However, we have explained in brief the types of financial statements in Ind AS in the next slide. Technically, there are four types of financial statements. One, individual financial statements. Two, separate financial statements. Three, consolidated financial statements. And four, economic entity financial statements. Individual financial statements are prepared by an entity that does not have any subsidiary, joint venture, or associate. Separate financial statements are those prepared by the investor in joint venture associate or by parent of a group as if it is an individual entity. Group has been defined as parent and its subsidiaries in Ind AS 110. Thus, joint venture or associate do not form part of a group. In these financial statements, investments are shown as separate assets of the investor or parent as the case may be. Coming to consolidated financial statements, these are the financial statements of a group in which the assets, liabilities, income, expenses and cash flows of the parent and its subsidiaries are presented as those of a single economic entity. And finally, economic entity financial statements are the financial statements prepared by an investor in a joint venture or associate in which the investments in joint venture or associate are measured as per the equity method. Practically, economic entity financial statements are also addressed as consolidated financial statements. Thus, Ind AS does not define a standalone financial statements. As standalone financial statements can be either individual financial statements or separate financial statements. Accordingly, the disclosure of the fact that the financial statements are separate financial statements is important. Thank you so much for watching this video and for your contribution. Hope you found this video useful. If you would like to get your financial statements reviewed by Gap Advisors, you may mail them to info@gapadvisors.com.